Boom, welcome back to TrendPop, where we dive headfirst into the stories that are breaking the internet. Get ready, because we've got a bombshell lineup today. First up, Chris Cuomo is laying into both the Republican and Democratic parties, calling them out for a dangerous divide that's tearing the country apart and demanding tech giants change their ways. He's got some serious thoughts on how political violence is being fueled and what needs to be done to fix it. You'll want to hear his take on this. Then, hold on to your hats, because Chris Cuomo is facing receipts after insisting he never called January 6th an insurrection. Spoiler alert, the evidence says otherwise. Progressive commentator Mehdi Hasan is throwing serious shade, armed with tweets that appear to contradict Cuomo's claims. This is a must-see debate unfolding in real time. We're also digging into the latest on the Charlie Kirk murder investigation in Utah, where Chris Cuomo is urging prosecutors to release evidence swiftly, especially with talk of other groups being involved. With 7 charges against Tyler Robinson and messages revealing deep hatred, Cuomo believes transparency is key in this tense situation. And finally, in a legal twist, judges are panning Chris Cuomo's arbitrator bias claim on appeal. What does this mean for his ongoing legal battles? Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for all the hottest trends, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Chris Cuomo sounds the alarm on political division. Chris Cuomo is sounding the alarm, delivering a blistering critique of the current political climate in America. He's directly calling out both the Republican and Democratic parties, stating that their deep-seated divide is actively harming the nation, even referencing acts of political violence. Cuomo argues that in America, violence against someone for their words is fundamentally wrong. He's putting the onus on tech CEOs, urging them to alter their algorithms, which he claims are currently designed to profit from and amplify extreme, provocative rhetoric on social media. The veteran anchor is pleading for Republicans and Democrats to engage in meaningful dialogue to find a path toward a better future. "I have never seen less messaging to try to assuage a crisis than I'm seeing right now," Cuomo declared, highlighting a critical lack of leadership in addressing the nation's woes. The public reaction is intense, with many agreeing that divisive rhetoric is reaching a dangerous peak, while others debate the extent of big tech's responsibility. Analysts are weighing in on whether Cuomo's call for algorithmic reform could actually work. But is this just the tip of the iceberg? We've got more explosive revelations coming your way. Get ready, because Chris Cuomo is about to be called out for his own words about January 6th. Chris Cuomo's January 6th claims under fire. Chris Cuomo found himself in a heated exchange, insisting he had never referred to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol as an insurrection. However, this claim was quickly challenged by progressive commentator Mehdi Hasan, who presented receipts in the form of social media posts. Hasan pointed to multiple tweets from Cuomo dating back to 2021 and 2022, where he explicitly used the term insurrection when discussing the events of January 6th, and even appeared to mock those who downplayed it. During a panel discussion, Hasan noted that Cuomo's own past statements contradicted his recent assertion. Cuomo had previously stated, "I do not think January 6th was an insurrection. I thought it was all kinds of crimes," before Hasan interjected with evidence of Cuomo's earlier characterization. Cuomo's denial and invitation for Hasan to "show it to me" were met with a direct counterattack featuring several tweets, including one where Cuomo wrote about Republicans who all but ignored the insurrection. This public back-and-forth has ignited a firestorm online, with many questioning the anchor's shifting narrative. This debate is far from over, and the public is watching closely. Up next, the investigation into Charlie Kirk's murder takes a dramatic turn with Chris Cuomo's urgent plea. Chris Cuomo urges swift release of Charlie Kirk evidence. In the wake of the murder of Charlie Kirk, Utah prosecutors have officially indicted Tyler Robinson, who faces 7 charges including aggravated murder. Evidence emerging from messages exchanged between Robinson and his roommate reportedly reveals a deep-seated hatred for Kirk. Amidst this unfolding investigation, Chris Cuomo is making a public appeal, urging prosecutors to release the evidence sooner rather than later. Cuomo emphasized that given the current volatile state of the country, transparency is paramount. He specifically highlighted the importance of a swift release if there's any indication that other groups were involved in influencing the defendant. This statement suggests concerns about broader conspiracies or external pressures potentially playing a role in the crime, adding a layer of intrigue to the already serious charges against Robinson. The public and legal community are keenly observing how prosecutors will respond to Cuomo's call for accelerated disclosure. Will the evidence be released? We'll keep you updated. But first, a legal battle heats up as judges weigh in on Chris Cuomo's latest claim. Judges slam Chris Cuomo's arbitrator bias claim. In a significant legal development, judges have publicly criticized and are panning Chris Cuomo's claim of arbitrator bias. This ruling comes as part of an appeal process, suggesting that Cuomo's legal team attempted to challenge a previous decision by arguing that the arbitrator was unfairly biased against him. The details of the specific case and the grounds for the arbitrator bias claim are still emerging, but the judge's strong reaction indicates a clear rejection of Cuomo's argument. This development could have major implications for Chris Cuomo's ongoing legal entanglements. The public reaction has been mixed, with some seeing it as a setback for Cuomo and others questioning the fairness of the legal process itself. Legal analysts are dissecting the ruling to understand its potential impact on future proceedings and Cuomo's broader legal strategy. This legal saga continues to unfold. But before we go, a lightning round recap of all the shocking news today. And that's a wrap on today's TrendPop. We saw Chris Cuomo call out the political divide, Chris Cuomo face receipts over January 6th claims, a plea for evidence release in the Charlie Kirk murder case, and judges rejecting Chris Cuomo's bias claim. Phew, what a day! Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to TrendPop for your daily dose of breaking news and trends, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.